Hello everyone, welcome back to my cooking channel, Cooking with Chef Nikhil. This is Chef Nikhil. Today we're gonna make a very nice Rajasthani mutton curry, also known as lal mas. It's one of my personal favorite, so let's get started. So in Rajasthan, when we make this mutton curry, we never said it's a lal mas. We just said let's make mutton. So back home in Rajasthan, like this was our Sunday dish, as I remember. Every Sunday morning I used to go to the meat market. My father used to send me there. There was this shop, I think shop number 10, I still remember. He used to tell me go there and just get 1 kg of mutton. And the guy, he knew my father very well what kind of cuts he likes. So I just had to go and tell that, okay, uncle, I need this 1 kg of mutton, and I used to get that. So it was a Sunday dish for me, and we used to wait for this dish. It was really, as I said, it was one of my favorite dishes, and it's still one of my favorite dish. I still try to make it same as my father, but I haven't succeeded yet. I used all the spices he used. I used to watch him and used to make it, but for him it was a very long process. He used to cook it for 3-4 hours on a very slow flame on the woods, but now of course we use gas and everything, so I never can make the same as he used to make, but I still try to make my version of at least something close to him. So as I said, every region in Rajasthan, they have their own preparation of mutton curry, the lal mas as we say. Some people they use yogurt, some people they use tomato, some people they use both. Tomato, I don't think so there is any issue to use tomato. A lot of people will say we don't add tomatoes to the mutton, but I think that's not true. We can always add tomato. It helps to give that nice bright red color, because if you just cook with onion, you'll have that darker color, because when the onion caramelizes, the spices get colored, it will not get that bright color. So I think for that you need tomatoes, and also it brings that balance to the dish, I say. So you can always use yogurt, you can use tomatoes. For this recipe I'm using 2 tomatoes. It's for 1 kg of mutton. If you want to use yogurt, you can use around 200 grams of yogurt and it will be the same result. This dish I've used mutton which is medium size, as you can see. You can also have little bit bigger pieces if you like to have them like that. So the mustard oil we need to make very hot. The reason to do that is mustard oil has a lot of bitterness. So we need to make the oil smoke to remove all the bitterness, then we cool it down and then we use it. So you see our oil was smoking nicely, it removes the bitterness. I'll add our whole spices to that. I've just used some cardamom, cloves, a little bit of black pepper and cumin seeds, and that's it. So as we are cooking our onion, we can always put the lid on. What it does, it will hold the heat inside and the onions will cook faster. It's the easy way to cook onions faster and make them caramelize very soon. So our onions are cooked now, how we need them. At this point, we need to add the ginger garlic paste to this. We need to get the flavor out of the ginger garlic. When we saute them nicely in the oil, the real flavor of ginger and garlic comes out. So after we add them, we need to saute them for at least 2 to 3 minutes to get the best flavor out of them. And then to this, we're gonna add our mutton. To this, I'm gonna add our meat. From here, we need to cook our meat very properly. We need to sear it nicely to get a nice flavor of onion, ginger, garlic into the meat, and then we'll add our spices. When we talk about Rajasthani mutton curry or lal mas, we always use goat. If you want to have a specific cuts for this meat, the best you can ask for is the neck, the back, which we call kamar. You can have the ribs, which are really good, and the shoulder part. Some people they like to have the proper bone thing, which is, you can also use the leg of goat, which is also good. As you see, I have just slit the chilies. I haven't done chopping of them. So chilies goes in and we'll give it a good stir. So lal mas, when you say lal mas, a red mutton curry basically. So that color comes from nice chilies, basically Rajasthani chilies. You must be knowing we eat a lot of spicy food. We're very proud of it. I have added green chilies, but we can also add our red chili powder. Rajasthani red chili powder, basically you'll get few in the market, but normally for lal mas we use the Mathania chili, which is mostly a little bit sweet in flavor. They have the spice, but they have a sweetness to that to the end, and they also have a very bright red color. You can always add more chilies to the dish, but what I'm making now I think will be sufficient if you make this dish. To this I'm gonna add our turmeric powder first. So after this we're gonna add our most important ingredient after the meat, which is chili powder. And now we're gonna add our coriander powder. I will add 2 teaspoons of salt to this. There you go. The spices, I'm not gonna add any water to them now. I'm gonna cook them together with the meat and the oil and the onions to get the maximum flavor out of them. You can smell the spices properly. At this time I'm going to add some water to this and keep cooking. Normally this dish takes a lot of time to cook depending on the size of the mutton or the goat, whatever you're using. So it takes some time, but you need to cook the spices properly. That's why we add a little bit of water. We'll wait for the spices to ooze out all the oil, and then we can add more water and cook it for a longer time. So after adding the water, I cook the dish for at least 15 minutes to get the spices cooked properly. At this stage, we can add our tomatoes to that. So the tomatoes can cook properly, they will melt, and then we'll add some more water and finish the dish. We will give it a good mix. So we'll check our meat now, how it's cooked. As you can see, it's nicely cooking. The spices are cooking well. The tomatoes are completely disappeared. At this stage we're gonna add more water to the meat, and we'll cook it for another 25 to 30 minutes to make sure the meat is completely soft, and then we'll be done with the dish. So let's check the meat, how it's done. Smells really good. You can feel that nice lal mas flavor. Meat is cooked soft nicely. To this I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of meat masala, which is store bought. You can buy any meat masala. So here, after the meat masala, we'll be adding some ghee. We didn't use the ghee in the beginning, but we'll need some to the finish, just to get that nice rich flavor and that greasiness of the ghee. It will also balance that sharpness from the mustard oil. So a little bit of ghee. To this I'm gonna add chopped coriander to get that fresh flavor, and we'll finish it with a little bit of fresh lime. So friends, we are ready with our lal mas. We have rested it for 5 minutes. After cooking, I switch off the flame. I'll let it rest for 5 minutes. We'll see how it looks like now. When you smell it, you feel the nice real lal mas, how it should look like, how is the consistency, how is the color. So good to go. So friends, here is our lal mas. As you can see, nice red color, little bit of oil. I've controlled the oil a little bit here because a lot of people don't like too much oil. Normally we add a little bit more oil than this, but this is perfect. We'll give it a taste to the dish, to the lamb, how it's cooked. You can see the lamb here. If you press it by 2 hands, you can literally break it like this. It's very nicely cooked, soft, tender, spicy, how a lal mas should taste like. So friends, this was my recipe for lal mas. I hope you enjoyed it. Do try this recipe and let me know how it went. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already there, please like and share the video. Do let us know if you want to learn something else. I'll be happy to cook it for you. Keep cooking. Bye bye.